Hey guys, I finally made it to Portugal, Lisbon. Got off the plane and I took a taxi to my hostel, at which time I found out that my check-in time is not until 3 p.m. Therefore, we're out walking the streets. It's about 23 degrees. I just had some amazing lunch and we've got about an hour until we're gonna go back to the hostel. If you're wondering how the travel went, it actually wasn't bad at all. I took a flight to Toronto, which was about 3.5 hours. I boarded that flight around 7 p.m. Went by pretty fast. I slept for about an hour. And then my next flight from Toronto to Lisbon, which was about 6 hours and 20 minutes. It was night flying. They gave us a pillow and a blanket and we were on a massive plane compared to what I'm used to in flying from Newfoundland to Halifax and Newfoundland to Toronto. Therefore it's quite comfortable, and I slept about from the moment I got on until the moment that we landed in Lisbon. Landed in Lisbon around 11 a.m. Customs was super simple, no questions asked at all, as well as picking up the baggage and then making it outside to get a taxi. One of the learnings that I have so far already is that I did check to see the Uber rates from the airport to the hostel that I'm staying at, and it was about 10 euros. But it was much easier for me at the time just to take a taxi because there was one right in front of me and I decided to go that route. What ended up happening is it was 50 euros instead of the 10 that I could have spent on Uber. So key learning for myself that taxis are quite expensive, and there's so many different modes of transportation here, like buses, and they've got Uber as well, and they've got train railways as well. Another thing, if you're wondering what I'm doing about my cell phone and how I'm able to keep up with work and everyone at home, is that I actually opted to go for an eSIM. Super easy to use. I use the Airlo app, which I'll put in the description. But it's a super simple app. I literally downloaded it on the plane, and then once I got over here, I turned it on, and my data has been amazing, and it's been great. So I definitely recommend that, and I paid $15 US for 30 gigs of data up until 15 days in Portugal. So it's just for Portugal, but I'll get a new one then when I move from Portugal. One of the things that made me a little bit nervous when I showed up here is as soon as I got off the plane and I was driving the taxi, I recognized that almost everyone had pants or jeans on, which made me a little bit nervous because I was like, maybe it's not as hot over here as I was expecting. Anyways, that's not true. It's 25 degrees weather. They're just probably not used to Canadian and the Newfoundland cold, and therefore they opt to wear pants and jeans until it gets up into the 30s. So yeah, I'll be comfortable here the entire time wearing shorts. I currently have pants on because that's what I traveled in, and I'm absolutely dying sweating. So this looks like it's going to be shorts for the next 3 weeks at least in Europe. Yeah. you.